Lakers fans, I think you're gonna have your new coach. Tyronn Lue is close to signing with the Lakers. This is according to reliable sources. Anyway, here's my question. How do you feel about Tyronn Lue being picked among the other four potential Laker coaches? My name is Salud for Powcast Sports. Let's talk about that.
Powcast Sports.
First of all, belated happy birthday to Tyronn Lue. It was actually May 3. That was his birthday. And I saw this one. He's already celebrating his birthday with a Lakers cake. So that tells us a number of things. Maybe this cake came from the Lakers management. We don't know about that. But it certainly sparked up a lot of conversation about him being a Laker coach or the next one. But of course, again, it's close to happening. But how do you feel about Tyronn Lue potentially being the Laker coach compared to Jason Kidd, Brian Shaw, Mark Jackson, and Byron Scott, and of course Luke Walton, or retaining Luke Walton? How do you feel about that? First of all, let me just say that all of the coaches that I mentioned are good coaches, and certainly they have the potential to be a good coach for the Lakers. However, with the history of LeBron James and Tyronn Lue, I know there are some good and bad news about them together in Cleveland, but I'm guessing that Tyronn Lue is the most fit, especially when you have LeBron James in there. Now since it looks like it's gonna be Tyronn Lue, let's focus on talking about the 42-year-old former player and head coach. He's very familiar with the Lakers. This guy has played for the Lakers from 1998 to 2001 as a player. Of course, he went on to play with other teams: Washington, Orlando, Rockets, Atlanta Hawks, the Dallas Mavericks, the Bucks, and in Orlando with the Orlando Magic. This guy have a decent career in the NBA, and let's not forget, he was a 2 times NBA champion back when he was with the Lakers. But of course, he's no longer a player, and he's coming back to the Lakers as a coach, as a head coach. Now, as a coach, he was an assistant for the Boston Celtics back in 2011, 2013, and with Los Angeles Clippers. And of course, the last coaching career was with the Cleveland Cavaliers, where back in 2016, he was able to win the franchise a championship, of course, with none other than LeBron James. So that history together with LeBron James would play a big factor. Actually, one thing that I forgot to mention was Monty Williams. He was actually also one of the leading candidate. However, Monty Williams have already signed with the Phoenix Suns, which that's his decision. But if players want to play with LeBron James, coach wants to coach with LeBron James, because it's like automatic that you'll be a successful team. Although not this year for LeBron James and the Lakers, but at least historically LeBron James could give you that edge. Anyway, not a lot of people, or there are a number of fans that looks unhappy with this potential decision. But again, let's wait until the final decision. But Tyronn Lue is I would say very successful as a player and as a coach. I mean, not a lot of coach would have a championship, regardless if you have LeBron James or not. That championship and that experience in the playoff would be a factor. And again, I mean, you have LeBron James there, and the familiarity will play a big factor in the coaching. All right, we're not gonna end this conversation without looking at the Twitter feed for Tyronn Lue. So we got guys saying that he's gonna lose him as a Laker fan. I believe in standing by your team even in down years. But first, LBJ and now Tyronn Lue. What a clown show! I'm done. So this one's a bit harsh. LeBron getting Tyronn Lue ready for the Lakers. It's a LeBron hire. So, not a lot of fans are a fan of this decision or potential decision, but let's wait. I mean, it's not final yet, but expect this to happen anytime now. I mean, time is running, and they need a coach. And for me, I think it's still a good decision if they hire Tyronn Lue. And I'm not a LeBron fan or a Lue fan. I think like what I've said, familiarity and experience. But let me ask the fans out there. Let me ask you guys, how do you feel about this decision or this potential decision? Or would you rather have other coaches, or from the coaches that I mentioned, or any other coaches you think would be a better fit for the Lakers? Again, my name is Pau. Salute for Powcast Sports. Let's talk about it. Like, share, comment, and let me know what you think. Powcast Sports.